like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Now we'll look at UCLA's starting lineup. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, then it's Fresh, and it's Robertson at the 5 spot.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Here's Free. Pass to Campbell. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Looney passes to Fresh. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Looney, no good. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
They completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
The pass to Campbell. They set the pick. Passes to Fresh. Shot off the screen. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Assisted.
Fresh has got his first 2 points of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Free passes to Fresh. And the layup is good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And so it's Texas with it. They lead by 4. Edwards passes to Freak. The 3. No luck. The Bruins go the other way with it. It's deflected. Kicks it to Barton. From outside the arc. A shot by Starks, no good. Pass to Rush. No good.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
From 10 feet out, it's deflected. So on the floor for UCLA, we've got Looney, also Johnson out there. And it's Barton in at the 2. There's a good screen. Freak with it. He has 6 for 3. Morris with the rebound.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now, here is Starks. Johnson outside. In the corner, it's Morris. Starks outside. Johnson at the elbow. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Morris kicks to Barton. UCLA needs to get off a shot. The shot by Looney, no good.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Inside, here's Barton, and it's blocked. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Good work defensively by Turner.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
We've seen Durant go on to do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was Player of the Year, the first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Stretch Roberts.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
Freak, he's in a point guard. Also Ellis out there. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward. And for the Bruins, Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh. Then there's Free. And it's Roberts in at the 5, roaming the paint. Campbell with it, picked up by Turner. Here's Roberts. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
Catching up on the changes for Texas. Hudson comes in for Turner. And it's Edwards in for Ellis.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And it's Freak missing. UCLA trails by 5. Morris kicks to Roberts. And it's Ford with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. And what a game for Freak. He has 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Rush is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Porter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Steve Porter taking 2 shots.
And the free throw, no good. A different look for Texas. Warwick's checked in, and it's Richmond in for Edwards. No luck that time either. Longhorns leading by 7. It's Richmond on the wing. Shoots from the baseline. Morris with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Barton. That's good.
Clifford Barton.
Barton's got his first basket. And here's Freak. He's got 14. Over to the left wing. And that one's good. Hudson's got his second bucket of the night. UCLA trails by 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Barton kicks to Porter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
There's the screen. Here's Freak. Good on the triple. Freak's got the lead up to 8 now for the Longhorns.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
We gotta be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Some changes here for the Bruins. Thomas checked in for Johnson. Morris comes in for Irving. And Fresh subbed in for Porter. Freak in at point guard. Also Ellis out there. Turner is out there at Dort. And it's Ford in at the power forward position.
And these are exactly the kinds of performances that have people looking at Freak like he's the next big thing.
And with his team up, he knows that blood is in the water. I'm guessing he'll continue to press and look to carry the team on his back. This is a performance that will help define his college career.
.143 left to play in the second half. Morris, no good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
The Bruins making a switch here. Roberts checked in. Turner with a screen on Free. Here's Freak. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And now it's a 12-point Texas lead.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Thomas uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Doherty against Morris. 58 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Ford kicks to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. The Longhorns need to get off a shot. The shot by Turner, no good.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Morris with the bucket. Morris has got it back down to within single digits for the Bruins.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now here's Freak. Free defending. Now Freak puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. In the corner, it's Morris. Misses off the left iron.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
So we see Texas get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great